On your mark, get ready, start.
Broadcasting from California and Delaware, this is the Hard Rocking Trivia Show. And here are your hosts, Mark and Danny.
All right, boys and girls, time for another episode of the Hard Rocking Trivia Show. Woo! Yeah, we got some different stuff to this time. We've got a few shows we need to review. Shows that Mark and I have been to recently, as recent as last night, actually. But we're going to start off with some rapid fire. All right, so rapid fire is where we fire off 3 questions to each other each. Try to stump each other. I think I got some pretty good ones here. I don't think I don't know if you'll get any of them, but we'll see. Maybe I think you'll get one, but we'll see.
Oh, I like a challenge. Here we go.
All right, so here we go. Question number 1 for you. Who sings on the new Tony Iommi song "World Alone"?
That is Jorn Landi.
Yes. Man, he sounds awesome, too. So good. That's a great track.
Oh, I guess he's the lead singer of Master Plan, and he's also the lead singer of Jorn. Yep. I have his stuff, but I've never really listened to it. I guess he's a big deal in Europe. But yeah, I like the sound of that new Tony album. The song is pretty good.
Yeah, I've only heard the song, but it rocks, man.
All right, something to look forward to. Okay.
Yeah, so you're 1 for 1. Look at you.
Wow, off to a great start. Now, my first question is one I think I've probably asked before, but it's probably a few years ago, so I'm hoping you forgot.
Oh, I absolutely forgot. I don't remember what you asked me last week. So
okay, it's true. Okay, okay. At the end of Alice Cooper's song "Department of Youth," Alice asks a group of kids, "And who gave you the power?" And the kids respond with a person. What do the kids say to Alice Cooper? Because Alice Cooper is looking for them to say, Alice Cooper.
But they answer back to him, huh?
Right, and they say a name. Who do they say?
I have no idea. I'm just going to guess Vincent Fournier.
Incorrect. All right.
Dang it.
Well, remember this song came out, I think, in 1975. The kids answer Donny Osmond.
Really?
And he goes, "What?" Yeah. It's in the fade out of that song. It's pretty funny, actually.
Oh, that's funny. I'll have to get my wife to listen to that.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Department of Youth.
Okay.
It's on the Welcome to My Nightmare album. Came out in 1975, I think. 1975 or 1976.
Yeah, she'll get a kick out of that. She went and saw Donny Osmond last time we were in Vegas and loved it. So
apparently Donny can do no wrong, huh?
Apparently, yeah. It was purple sequins and everything.
Okay.
All right, question number 2 for you. What is Alex Van Halen's only recording outside of his band?
Wow. So Alex played on somebody's record or did his own thing or something?
Something. Outside of Van Halen.
Wow, I didn't think he did anything because I know the Van Halen camp was very anti-recording with somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Wow. All right, he played drums on a Joe Walsh song.
Oh, no, not even close.
Okay.
It's actually considered outside of Van Halen, but it was the Respect the Wind song from the Twister soundtrack that he and Eddie did. But it was not credited as Van Halen. It's credited as Eddie and Alex Van Halen.
Really? I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yeah, it's an instrumental. It's a great song.
Respect the Wind. I got to check
dark,
that out.
But it's off the Twister soundtrack, the original Twister movie.
Yeah, because Humans Being is on that too, right?
Yep, but that's credited as Van Halen.
All right. right.
So,
I will definitely check that out. Pretty cool.
yeah, it's a very cool song.
All right. If Danny says it's cool, then it's cool. You know it.
You can take that to the bank.
That's right. Question 2 for you. All right. The first 4 Trooper albums were all produced by a famous Canadian musician who also signed them to the record contract. Who was that famous Canadian musician? And all the Trooper albums came out in the 70s. So
Yeah,
late
Van
70s.
Trooper, huh?
Yeah. Same guy. He was the producer for the first 4. And you know this guy. And I think you've seen this guy play.
Really?
I think so.
It's not Aldo Nova.
Think 70s.
Yeah, I think it's 70s Canadian.
I could be wrong, but I think you've seen him.
Man.
And I can tell you he's touring right now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I don't know. So if he's from the 70s and touring now, he's probably pretty old.
He's definitely old. I think he's playing L.A. this month.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know. Mike Dean.
Who's
Love
Mike
him.
Dean? Oh, Paul Dean.
Paul Dean, yeah.
Incorrect.
Ah, dang it.
Did you ever see BTO live?
Nope, never seen that.
Because I know they opened for Van Halen, so I was wrong on that. It's Randy Bachman.
Really? Okay.
Because the Guess Who is currently touring with Randy Bachman and the lead singer, Burton Cummings. And they're old. They're old. I think Randy's actually sitting down. But I'm considering going if the ticket prices get a little smaller.
Yeah, I think I'd go to that. I like that band. They have a lot of hits.
Yeah, that's what people forget. The Guess Who have a boatload of hits, and they're not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wow. One guy that toured here just this past week, I didn't get to go see him, but he toured here was Herb Alpert. He's a trumpet player from the 70s, 60s, 70s. Guy's 93 years old. I talked to some people that did work that show because he was playing at the Grand, but I couldn't work it. He pretty much sat down the whole time, but he played the trumpet the whole time. They said he sounded great.
Yeah, and I think he's mostly an instrumentalist, but I believe one of his hits he actually did sing.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, I think their biggest hit he sings, and I can't remember it off the top of my head because
their biggest hit was Rise, which
it was before Rise. I think it was something in the early to mid 70s.
Okay,
I mean, somebody else can look it up for us because I'm not a big Herb Alpert guy.
Yeah,
but also half of A&M Records.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. I would have win if it was free for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's why I like working those shows because I'll go see bands that I would never go see normally, like these ABBA tribute bands that travel around. They're great, but I wouldn't go pay $75 to go see them.
Oh no!
But man, they're entertaining.
Yeah, there's some really good tribute bands out there, but I refuse to pay more than $20-$30 at the most
for something like that. Yeah,
give me the real band.
Absolutely.
All right, is it question 3 for you?
No, I got to ask you one now. Question 3 for you.
Oh,
so you're 1-1, or 1 for 2.
Okay.
All right, question 3. How old was John Bonham when he died?
Oh, I'm going to guess 31.
Oh, close. 32.
Damn it.
32 years old.
I know he's early 30s. Damn it.
Yeah, that's
close.
Unbelievable. 32 years old. And already, 6 albums with Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, well, bands that back then will put out two albums a year.
Yeah.
Just crank them out in the tour, then hop back in the studio, crank it out tour. Yeah.
Yeah. Write songs while you're on tour.
Yep.
Studio, record them. Back on the road.
Things have changed. Now you got Guns N' Roses. An album every 20 years.
Yeah, or Boston. We'll get to it.
They say a new Boston album is coming, but
yeah, well,
yeah, we'll be dead by that.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
Yeah. All right, question 3 for you. It has to do with somebody who's in the news and who's supposed to be on the Monsters of Rock cruise, but I don't know if he's going to make it there. I don't know if his health is going to hold up. Okay, question 3 is, how many Wasp studio albums did Chris Holmes play on?
Oh, man. So there's the first one. Second. I'm going to say 4.
Incorrect.
No?
We played on the first 4 for sure. Wasp, The Last Command, Inside the Electric Circus, The Headless Children, and then he was out for a while, but he came back with Kill F Die, Hell Dorado, and Unholy Terror. So
Really?
he was on 7 records.
Wow.
And here's a shocking one. I think Frankie Benelli's on like 4 Wasp albums. Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. I wouldn't have thought that either.
Yeah, I think he only toured with them once, but yeah, he was, when they ditched their drummer, Frankie Benelli was the studio guy for a bunch of that stuff, because it was supposed to be, it pretty much turned into the Blackie Lawless solo show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But if you've heard, Chris Holmes, I believe has cancer, and there's a GoFundMe out there to help him with his bills, because most of these musicians don't have health insurance.
Oh, yeah.
So I think if you go to GoFundMe and look up Chris Holmes, I think they're at 25,000 euro right now, and I think they're asking for, I think, 50, which I think is about $56,000.
Wow.
So if you got a couple of shekels in your pocket, go to GoFundMe and help out Chris Holmes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives in France.
I hope he makes it to the cruise and is on it, because is it going to be just like the first 4 albums that he's playing on? Or
I think from? Yeah, pretty much. The stuff then he played on. He's famous for those first 4 albums.
Yeah.
So he's got a band around him, and Chris tried to sing on a solo album, but he doesn't really have it. So his band, he's got a guy singing the Blackie parts, and it actually sounds pretty good. So if you like Wasp, go see Chris Holmes play.
Yeah, and I like Wasp a lot, for your sleaze rocks picks.
Yeah. I saw Wasp in the clubs before the Animals, song came out, and they were unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
But then once they started replacing guys, and each time they replaced somebody, it wasn't as good, and they blew it, because they had the chemistry. It was a great band. Should have left it the way it was, but,
yeah.
Oh, well.
Shoot.
That happens quite a bit.
Well, right. I hope he's on the cruise, because I know we'll be there, and if he's playing early Wasp, I'm all about it.
Yeah, he's a big dude. I think the health has kind of gotten to him, because whenever I saw him at the country club, he's about 6'5". He's a giant of a man. But you see recent pictures of him, he looks like he's, shrunk a little bit. It just kind of happens sometimes when we get older. I mean, I used to be 5'10". I'm 5'9" now. Knee going
on a
this
good
way.
day.
Yeah, on a good day with lifts.
In the morning, before your back gets all compressed.
Yeah, if you hang me from the second story by the ankles, I stretch out and I can get to 5'9".
Quick, measure me.
Yeah. Wow, I feel good on that. Yeah. All right, we're going to go take a quick break, and we'll come back with some intellectual poetry.
Nice.
All right, we're back with intellectual poetry, where Danny and I are going to read the lyrics from a song. Could be a famous song. It could be from a famous band. It could be virtually anything. And we're going to try not to sing or say the words with any part of the melody, which makes it super hard. And usually Danny and I both tank this one. And I think Danny's going to tank this one too from me, and I'm going to tank his. But you guys out there might get it, so.
Danny, let's see what we can do here.
You want to go first?
It's hard for me, because I don't really listen to the lyrics much. I'm more into the music, the guitars, bass. So, I'll sing along with it, but I don't really know lyrics a lot. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Unless it's a Ramones song and the lyrics are so easy to remember.
Yeah. All right. You want me to read this to you first?
Sure, you do. Let's do that.
All right, here we go. Wide awake, now I'm home. Right away, how we've grown. Not okay to blame yourself. and lay down and die like everybody else. Not okay, just give up and walk away. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Since we've been talking about this band, is it Wasp?
No, it is not Wasp.
Okay.
This is a more recent artist. And I think you've seen him. I know I've seen him.
Is it a solo guy or is he in a band?
He's the solo guy with a band that he's got a band with.
Okay.
So, verse number 2. Actually, this is the chorus, but the chorus doesn't say anything about the name of the song. So, hey, you, anything is possible. You're not the only one. Yeah, let them think you're unremarkable and prove them wrong. Your mistake. Now we're done. Stand up and fight like everybody else. It's okay to get back up and start again. Then, hey, you, anything is possible. You're not the only one. Yeah. Let them think you're unremarkable and prove them wrong.
Wow. Since you just saw this guy last night, I'm going to guess is it Mammoth?
Yes, that is Mammoth. And that's the, the self-titled song off his first album, Mammoth.
Okay.
The only time he says that is you found the way, a mammoth weight right off your shoulders. When you escape, don't hesitate in starting over.
Okay.
Really good lyrics. I like the let them think you're unremarkable and prove them wrong.
Yeah, talented guy. And we'll talk about him a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yes, super talented kid.
But
he's in his 30s. He's not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's super talented. Smoking hot wife.
Yeah. Smoking hot mom.
Yeah,
I think so.
We're talking moms here. Whew.
Yeah. Woo.
And she's from Delaware.
Back in the day, Valerie Bertinelli, hubba. same age bracket. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's about our age.
Yeah, I think she's probably a little bit older than us, but not much.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, so the lyrics, the intellectual poetry I picked out for you is by a band I know you like. But I just read the lyrics and I went, okay, well, I like this. I like this song, but I never really paid attention to the lyrics, and I thought the lyrics are pretty decent. So here we go. Watch you get it right away, too. Forgive me, Father. Show me your unfailing love. There is no other. Have mercy on your wayward son. From grace I fell. Open my eyes in hell. Brimstone burning. I'm crying out in agony. Father, send someone. Quench the fire from my tongue. Where the worm's eternal. And I'm crying out in agony. Yeah.
Whoa.
Sounds like somebody's got some issues there.
Yeah, really. I'm going to say, just a guess, is that Stryper?
It is not Stryper, but that's a pretty good guess. This song is written by, it's an American band, and this song came out in 2023, and it's definitely a band you've seen before. I don't know if I should see the pre-chorus. I'll do the pre-chorus. I'm not going to do the chorus. The chorus totally gives it away.
All right.
She burns out and it fades to black. There's no way I'm going to make it back. Out of time and I'm running out of light. Behold a flower, flourishing, then fades away. Now not the hour, number of lengthy days. Save your breath. What do you think?
Oof. I don't think this is right, but is it Creed?
It is not Creed.
Dang it.
I can say the guy who writes the lyrics for this band, some of the lyrics are silly, and then some of the lyrics are really deep. And it seems like lately he's been getting more into the deeper parts. So this song came out in 2023. All right. On a stage, a strutter frets. Just another tale being told by an idiot. Vanity, full of sound and fury. Whistling past your weathering epitaph. Like, jeez. And I'll
Man,
stop there.
that is deep.
And you like this band a lot.
I do.
And I got the reason I picked this song is I had YouTube playing and this song popped up and the video popped up. And I'm like, oh, this is a cool video. But I have no idea what he's singing about because the music's good. And then,
is it? I don't know, but is it Harem Scarum?
it is not. But it is a band on the Monsters of Rock cruise.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
All right. Rich man blessed in a purple thread. Poor man begging for a crust of bread. Like the poor, the rich are born to die. One man suffering, forever damned. The other in a bosom of Abraham. Looking on beyond the great divide, darkness drapes both sun and moon. After the rain, storm clouds return. Any idea? Because usually when you hear the song, you don't even think about the lyrics because the music's cool.
Right.
And
That's my problem with this bit is that I listen to music. Is it extreme?
it is extreme.
Yes.
It's on the sixth album, but what song is it?
Oh, jeez. God, I've listened to that album so many times.
Yeah, and next time I listen to the song, I think I'm going to read the lyrics along because it's pretty deep.
I don't know what the name of the song is.
All right, I'll give you the chorus.
All right.
X out, faith. X out, hope. X out, love. Who knew he was singing about this stuff?
I didn't. Jeez, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
X out.
Yeah, because you don't really focus on what he's saying, but if you really do, it's super deep.
Yeah, I'm just listening to Nuno.
Yeah, and in the video, he's not playing a guitar; he's playing one of those guitars.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've seen the video. It's shot in the desert, and the band's in the desert, and it's pretty cool. So check out that video. I think there's 10 videos from the 6 album. If you haven't seen them all, my favorite is Here's to the Losers.
Really?
I love that song.
Yeah, I like that song a lot. It could be a really cool video.
And it is.
Yeah.
Because they shot it at one of their high schools. So each guy, Gary's wearing his high school shirt, Nuno's wearing his high school shirt. And it's actually shot, I think, on 1 or 2 of the campuses.
Okay, cool.
So check out those 6 videos or 10 videos from
10
6.
videos off 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the whole album, isn't it?
It might be. I mean, it's so good.
Oh.
I mean, and apparently they've already finished their new album. And Nuno says he's going to top that. I said, that's pretty hard to do. That album is almost
top
perfect.
6?
I don't know. He says he did. I don't know.
Wow. Okay. That's a bold statement right there.
That could be my favorite extreme album. It's close.
6? Oh, yeah. Between that and Porno Graffiti for me.
Yeah, I like 3 Sides a little better. But Porno Graffiti's great, too. I think I like most of their albums.
We could easily do a top 3, bottom 3 of Extreme, or rank the songs off of 3 Extreme albums or something.
Yeah, we'll think about that in the future. Well, we'd have to do the Van Halen ranking songs.
Yeah, that one's next.
Yeah, definitely going to do that. Shout out to all the people who help us out with that. Get ready or start doing it now.
Yeah, it's coming. Let's talk about that at the end here.
Okay. All right, we're going to switch gears here, and we're going to talk about a few shows we went to. I'm going to talk briefly about what I saw when I went to Reno. I saw a couple of things happened, and I saw a show. And then Danny will talk about the rocking stuff that he saw, because my stuff wasn't so rocky. So what happened?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. So what happened is after I teach summer school. So once summer school finished, the wife and I hopped on a plane, took an hour plane ride to Reno, and we spent 6 days there.
Now, was that officially for your birthday?
Yeah, kind of. Well, actually, the Monsters of Rock cruise ticket is really my birthday present.
Okay.
Since that's a little pricier, we just went to get away and check out Reno. Why not? So we got to see the good parts of Reno, the bad parts of Reno. We went to a minor league baseball game. That was a lot of fun. When I went, we saw a comedian named Bob Zaney, who used to be on the Letterman show in the 80s all the time. He was originally on the Gong show when he was 15. So he's a little older than me. We went to see him. But the interesting thing that happened is we were in a casino, and this guy does a lot of crowd work. So he looks right at me, and he asked me a question. And like, what did I do? Who, me? And as soon as I said that, all the power went out in all the casinos. And it's three casinos in the whole downtown area. The power went out. So we were in a blackout in a casino for about 45 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can't get up and run around because imagine all the money laying on those tables and chips.
Absolutely.
So we just all stayed in there. It was about 80 of us who stayed in the Laugh Factory in this club. And they gave Bob Zaney a flashlight, and he continued for 45 more minutes doing his act. And he was really good. It was a lot of fun. So that was kind of an interesting. And then finally the lights came on. So, but that was cool. But the next night we went to see, get ready, Hard Rockin' People. My wife and I went to see Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Bump, bump, get down tonight.
Well,
all right.
back in the 70s and 80s, Casey was a small, thin young man.
He was in shape.
He was in shape. Now Casey, believe it or not, is 75 years old.
Ooh.
And he's way over 300 pounds. He's a
really?
big boy. He definitely wears a toupee, or he's coloring his hair. I think it's a toupee. And he's coloring his hair. But the band he had was freaking amazing. He had dancers in a band. I mean, I know everybody knows those songs. But the cool thing about it is Casey understood the joke. After the second song, what did he say? Boy, I'm tired. Right into the mic. And then he goes on, he talks about how he put on all his weight during COVID, and he's talking about it. So he's putting it out there. He gets the joke. He says, I even thought of changing the band's name to, and on the screen it says KFC and the Sunshine Band. So the dude got the joke.
That's hilarious.
But he's
totally leading into it.
Oh, he totally got it. But the band was good. He could still sing, but his only move was he would spin around and go another direction. He wouldn't do any he was doing some really basic moves, and then he had these girls who could do splits and all around him. But it was a good show, so
all right.
It was kind of cool that he totally got it. What's that?
You knew all the songs?
I probably knew 95% of the songs.
Yeah.
But and in fact, one of the songs he did was "Rock the Boat." I didn't know he wrote that, but he didn't perform it. He wrote that when he was like 17.
Really?
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Yeah, he wrote that.
Get the boat over.
Yeah,
that's like some kind of something connection.
I think it's the Hughes Connection or something like that. Yeah,
Hughes Connection did that. That's right.
But yeah, the guy has lots of hits, and he gets the joke, and his band is good. So if they're playing around you. I mean, we might have been the youngest people in there, except for the kids, except for the grandkids that were dragged in there. There's a couple kids behind us. They were so bored. They were on their phones, looking at their phones, and all these. Everybody tried to dress up like they were disco people, but we were talking 70 and 80-year-old people in there. They loved it. It was fun. All right, so
nice.
Transitioning from that.
Transitioning from Casey, I would go see Casey and the Sunshine Band. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to see him because he's 300 pounds, but still.
But your wife would love it. Your mom would love it. It's a good show.
All right.
So transitioning into more
from that to a band I saw. I guess this was the past last Thursday. Yeah, we're recording on a Monday night, so it was last Thursday. I saw John Corabi and friends at the Ram's Head Live in Annapolis, Maryland. It's about an hour and a half away from here. Tiny place. I mean, it's the kind of place where you have tables and you sit at chairs at tables, like 6 per table. It might hold 150 people, maybe.
Smaller than the Whiskey?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's there might have been I don't know, maybe 60 or 75 people there. But, we were probably 20 feet from the stage, and we bought tickets that night. We walked up at the start of the show and bought the tickets then. So, no opening band. He came out right on time. The guy looks great, sounds great. He's still got the same voice. And he did songs from all of his bands. He did a Scream song at the end. He did a Sensational Alex Harvey band song, which was really cool. He did 2 Union songs.
2, huh?
Yeah. He did Love, I Don't Need It Anymore, and Do Your Own Thing, which that's probably my favorite song that he's ever done. I don't know. Smoke the Sky is pretty high up there, too. But the bass line to Do Your Own Thing is just awesome. So in the pocket and cool. But and then he did a bunch. We probably did 7 or 8 songs off his new album, which I think is really good. Kind of mellow, but his band's fantastic. The drummer from Tesla, Troy Lucetta, he was the drummer. The keyboard player that used to be in Winger
is in Winger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was there playing keyboard, and he played guitar on one song. The guitar player he played with Gene Simmons' band, and he played in Ace Frehley's band. So he probably knows a Kiss song or 2.
I think so.
And then the bass player, I didn't remember where he said he was from.
Michael Devin, he played in Whitesnake, and and he was in the Dead Daisies also. Killer singer too.
Well, he really didn't sing much, but maybe a little bit of background vocals. Mostly the guitar player sang background. But yeah, I don't think they did any Dead Daisy songs.
Well, that sensational Alex Harvey band song, the Dead Daisies do. So that's why he played that one.
All right. They were fantastic. They only played about an hour 20, hour 30. But, they were so good. And especially, it's a bunch of old people. And he made jokes the whole time about, hopefully, we're not too loud, so it's interrupting your dinner. All that stuff. But we had dinner beforehand, so we got there ready to go. But it was the kind of place where you have waitresses come to your table, taking your order and bringing you food and drinks during the show. But
yeah, we got a place like that. It's called the Canyon Club. If you get there early enough, you pay extra, they feed you dinner, and they leave the tables there. So the tables are there with people sitting, and behind the tables is everybody else like me who would do general admission. I'm going to guess it's kind of like that too.
No, it's all tables. Everybody was seated at a table.
Oh, so you were at a table too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we didn't get anything. I mean, we were full from dinner. We don't drink, so we didn't get any drinks. And it was me, my brother, and his youngest son, Justin, came with us. So
did Tony like it? And his son?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they like John Corabi a lot. They're kind of like me. They think I think that Motley Crue album with him on it is their best.
Oh, it's pretty good. Did they do any Crue songs?
Yeah, they did Hooligan's Holiday, but he called it a swamp mix, and it didn't sound anything like the Motley Crue version. Nothing.
Okay.
It's kind of slow, slowed down a lot, but it was still really good.
Yeah, his new album's got an early 70s Faces vibe to it.
Yeah. Yeah, he started out with New Day, which is the opening song on his new album, and did like 3 songs off the new album, and then did the Union songs. He was like, yeah, I used to be in a band with a guy named Bruce Kulick. Maybe you guys know him? Like, yeah. So.
And Danny and I have seen Union.
Oh, man.
They were really good.
Yeah, we saw Union at Jack's in Springfield. And we were right up against the stage, right in front of Bruce Kulick. So freaking good.
Yeah. The second time I saw Union, they were opening for Cinderella at a place called Billboard Live in Los Angeles. which used to be Gazzari's, which none of those places are gone. But
Yeah.
it was great. It was great seeing them there.
Yeah, during the show, speaking of Cinderella, John Corabi's been on tour opening for Tom Kiefer, and he had heard earlier that day, and he announced it during the show that Kiefer had to cancel the rest of his tours. So Corabi's just doing the rest of his solo dates that he had in between the Tom Kiefer dates. So that's kind of a bummer for him, but he's filled in for that Monsters of the Mountain thing.
Yeah, Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yeah, that seems like a festival we may need to go to.
Yeah, the same people do the Monsters of Rock cruise do that one.
Yeah,
and
it's a lot of the same people.
I've never been to Gatlinburg. It's right next to Dollywood. Heard it's a nice part of the country. I don't know if you've been there.
Oh yeah, it's in the Smoky Mountains. It's beautiful.
Oh, okay. Apparently they have bears walking around. Got to watch out for the bears. But yeah, maybe
do have to watch out for bears. Yeah.
Maybe next year we'll do if they got a good lineup. Goes for 3 days. Yeah, that's something we can drag the wives to. You know, they can go hang out in a week and do our thing.
Yeah, that's maybe not 2027, but 2028. That may be what we do instead of the 2027. We're doing the Monsters of Rock cruise.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, can't wait for that.
Yeah. And you went to another show, right? I think you went yesterday, right?
Yes, I went yesterday. During the day, went to the Phillies-Orioles game in Baltimore, which was shortened due to rain. There was an hour and a half delay between the top and bottom of the third inning, I think. Or maybe
that sucks.
Anyway, yeah. So they came back out, and they played about 3 more innings and then just called it middle of the 6th. The Phillies were up 8-0, so I was happy. But rain all day. We were getting rained on during the game when it was raining because we were up high enough. We were up under the awning that covers the top of the stadium. But walking from there to where our concert was, it had poured on us the entire way, like 10, 12 blocks. We walked, and we were just soaked to the bone.
And nobody wanted to sit next to you guys.
Went to this place for dinner, and at the end of our meal, our waitress came up and said, it looks like it might be a little late, but do you guys want a poncho? Lady, the only thing a poncho is going to do now is keep us from drying out. So I'll take it, for next time. But
well, that was nice.
Yeah, it was fine, and the meal was good. So whatever. But it was right across the little bar area from the venue, which is called the Nevermore Hall, which used to be it used to be Ram's Head Live in Baltimore.
I thought it was still called that. They changed the name?
Yeah, it's Nevermore Hall now.
Okay.
Same exact place. I've seen Extreme and Kicks. Kicks was, oh man, that's like a hometown show for Kicks, and they were always fantastic. I think we've talked about Kicks before, that if you never got a chance to see them, you really missed out.
Yeah.
Anyway, the band I saw last night was an offshoot of the mighty Van Halen. So it was Mammoth with Wolfgang Van Halen fronting that band. That guy, he is unbelievable. He's so good, and his stage presence is. He's always talked about how he's really not a front man. He's really shy and all that, but God, he can play guitar. It is crazy. And this guy next to me, he's like, "Have you ever seen Mammoth before?" I was like, "Yeah, this is my 4th time seeing him." And he goes, "Yeah, this kid is amazing. I think he's better than his dad."
Well,
I was like, "Whoa, hey, come on, let's not get crazy." I mean, we're talking the best guitarist of all time, so let's not go. You just need to back up a little bit there, pal.
Yeah, good but different.
Yeah, he's got the tapping thing down, but he doesn't like use it all the time, like in every song. There's like two songs I know he uses it quite a bit, but he's just so good, and his songs are getting better and better. Each album, I think his songs are getting that much better. But he was fantastic. His band is fantastic, except for the bass player. I hate that guy. He is such a tool.
Why?
It just acting like I don't know. He's always holding up his bass, like, you know, where the neck goes straight up and down, and he's holding it up like that. He does like every song. And then he goes skipping around the stage like he's Yannick Gers, but he's skipping around and la-da-da-da-da. Oh, man, just, no, dude, come on.
He's happy to have that gig.
He is, and he's damn lucky to have it, too, but whatever. The band, otherwise, fantastic. All the other three guys are amazing. But
is the bass player a good bass player? Minus the theatrics?
He's okay. I mean, he's not playing Rush songs. I mean, this is all stuff that Wolfie wrote, but there's a couple songs where the bass part is a little intricate, but nothing big. You know, Billy Sheehan's not going to go, whoa, wait, what'd you do there? So,
okay. Was it full?
So if you have a chance to see Wolfie play, take it, because he is so good. The songs, they sound just like the album, but different enough that you know it's live, and there's no chance that he's using any tapes or anything like that. He talked a little bit about people that use AI to do any kind of creation, whether it's art or music or documents or whatever. Just, he's like, learn how to do it yourself. This AI stuff has got to stop. Like,
right.
Okay. All right, Wolfie, you go.
Yeah. So no chances we're going to see him online. Like, hey, he's pulling a Vince Neil. He's not really singing.
No. He is 100% playing, 100% singing. The whole band is. It's not a. There's no question.
Now, how big is the venue?
It probably holds about maybe 1,000.
Okay, so it's a big club, basically.
Yeah, there's an upstairs and then another upstairs. Wolfie kind of said, "Oh, this is kind of like what's one of those fighting video games?
Mortal Kombat."
Yeah. He said something about this looks like a Mortal Kombat venue.
Okay.
Because it does kind of look like it with, there's a main floor and then there's a balcony. Not really a balcony, but like a U-shaped upper part.
Uh-huh.
And then another one above that.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I was straight ahead right in front of him on the first level up.
Uh-huh.
Well, I had a perfect view of the whole band. Nobody in my way. Nobody, nobody standing in front of me. All that. So it was great.
Okay. Was it? I know it was a rescheduled show. So was it packed?
Yeah, it was pretty full. If the place holds 1,000, I'd probably say there were 800.
Okay, it's still good.
Yeah. And there was a band that first opened called Edward with an exclamation point. I've never heard of them before. They were young guys. I don't know that any of them were over 20. And then a band from Knoxville, Tennessee called 10 Years, which I'd never heard of before. My brother had heard of them, and he knew 2 of their songs they played. I thought they sounded kind of repetitious, that each song sounded the same. The vocals all had the same kind of effect where they... it sounded like he's singing through a microphone.
Okay.
And
well, he is singing through.
Well, no, I'm not. I mean a megaphone.
Megaphone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was kind of the effect he had on all the songs, and it just kind of seemed a little weird and very redundant, like all the songs. But the songs were pretty cool. I mean, they were hard rock, but like I said, I've never heard of them before.
Maybe it's one of those new alternative type bands that.
Yeah.
old guys like us just don't get.
Yeah. The guys in the band were probably in their 30s, maybe a little older. The bass player is this big, bald dude with a giant beard. He looks like he's just throttling the bass to death.
Okay.
But yeah, they were okay. I have nothing to complain about them about. They were good, and they right on time. I mean, the show started at 7. First band played half an hour exactly. Second band played exactly 40 minutes, and Wolfie came on at exactly 8:45.
Good.
So yeah, none of this waiting around and all that. It was a. Yeah, Mammoth does not disappoint at all. So,
yeah, I heard they might even be working on a new album.
I'm sure.
Guy's
the last
busy.
album came out back in October. He said he's working on new stuff, but
Pretty prolific kid. Again, I say kid. He's in his 30s now. He's not a kid anymore. But
yeah,
to us old farts in our 60s.
he's a kid.
Almost, Danny's almost in his 60s.
Almost got
He's
another
a kid.
month.
He's a kid to us.
Oh, a month from yesterday.
Yeah. Wait, he's going to join the club. Join it with me. I just turned 62.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Hurt my back mowing the lawn.
Yeah, yes, we had a very good rockin' week, that's for sure.
That's very
then,
cool.
And on August 14th, we're going to see Avenged Sevenfold with Good Charlotte. So that should be a good show.
So Good Charlotte has some good songs, but I don't know. I'd have to see them live to see if they're worth. I think I'm going to see, if my back holds up, I'm going to go see Angel on the 7th. Supposedly their farewell tour. We'll see. We know what farewell tours are like. But maybe some shows here and there. We're going to try to knock.
Another one I'm going to see, Iron Maiden and Megadeth on September 11th.
Ooh.
That's at a shed down in Northern Virginia. Probably the last time we'll see Iron Maiden. But who knows?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for tickets to go down in price here. It's not happening yet.
Yeah. And we're going to see Jeff Tate. I think that's in November. That's at the Grand Opera House in Wilmington. Very small venue, holds 1,104 people.
I believe he's doing the mind crime thing.
Yep. Yeah, so.
They call him Geoff Tate.
I
thought that was some guy in a podcast calls him Geoff Tate. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jeff would find that funny, but he's kind of a serious dude.
Yeah, I don't think he takes jokes too. We'd have to ask Queensryche.
Yeah.
They'd probably, fuck that guy.
I think they finally mended relations between the two bands, I think.
But they're not going to tour together.
No. Not going to happen. It's just like Sebastian's never going to be in Skid Row. It just ain't going to happen. But I know they haven't mended fences, but that ain't happening either.
Yeah, he's too busy fronting Twisted Sister now.
Yeah, which is odd. But I would go.
I would totally go to that. Absolutely.
Yeah, in fact, there's a show. I think you have to try. If there is a show, I think this month they're playing under the term Bent Brother. So if you want to drive a couple hours, I believe they're playing a show this month.
I would go to that. I'll have to look that up.
I believe it's in the New Jersey, New York area.
Okay.
But it's not Twisted Sister. It's Bent Brother. So
Bent Brother, but whatever.
Yeah. So give it a shot.
I'll look
On
that
that note, I think we're out of here. I think we're done.
Done and done. Another show in the can.
Yes.
Well, not literally in the can. I'm not in the can right now. I'm in my office, but
right.
Yeah.
And I'm next to the kitchen, as Danny can see. We can see each other, but we don't put
why'd
this
you
out.
move from your office?
Because in the office now is the workout equipment. The room where I hurt my back. So I'm sitting next to the kitchen now. That used to be my office now. And there's a piano behind me that nobody plays.
I was going to say, when's the last time that got tinkled on?
Well, I don't know. It wasn't me. We got it for free. My wife said she always wanted to learn, but she doesn't have time to play with the piano. My nieces come every once in a while and play on it. They're in second grade, but why we have it, I don't know.
We have a piano. Dana used to teach piano classes, but now it's pretty much just when our granddaughters come over, they bang on it and we tell them to stop.
Yeah, I think it
really
needs to be.
To give that piano to our daughter, but
she doesn't want it in her house.
Well, she has enough room. She could have it in one part of the house that's a pretty good distance from the rest of the house. But Ella, my youngest granddaughter, takes piano lessons, so she could actually play on it. So,
and they do have a playroom. I've been in that house. What an excellent idea, Danny.
Yeah.
So, Annie, if you're listening, take the piano. You're going to inherit it anyway. Might as well use it now.
There was a joke. Yeah, exactly. There was a joke going around between Annie and her husband. He was like, I don't want to bring that over. She said, fine, I'll get it. He was like, you know how much a piano weighs? And she's like, I'm very strong.
Okay.
Not enough for a real piano, but hey, whatever.
Is it anything like this little thing behind me? That one's pretty small if you can see it.
It's a little bit higher in the back.
Oh, okay.
But not much. It's about that size.
Yeah, her husband can grab a couple of friends and they can put it in the back of the truck and get right over there.
Yep.
Let's make it happen. Okay. And we're saying this because we know she listens.
She does. She
Annie, take the piano.
Annie, take the piano.
All right.
Take the cannoli, leave the gun.
That's right. And on that note, we'll see you in a couple of weeks, people.
Later.
Bye.